Why? It's a question that some might not understand, but I'm asking you, one look up in the sky. Because myself, it doesn't make sense. It's like the more my passion bleeds, the more I gotta leave. You understand me?
Please don't misconstrue this tone as backed by passion. Not attitude, though there's thin lines.
You need the benefit of the doubt. How about that? Instead of just slamming this slander judgment, it's literally not a practice of mine.
Secret portal to Scorpion in good alignment.
You know, but
the ones that judge are unaware of is the ones
like
that hurt.
irritated. I lose my patience too. I'm a human being just like you and the rest of the world. And it's like the second the truth is grasped, everyone just attacks. That's not the way. So you really just, what's going on here? I'm waiting very patiently, and it does wear thin. I don't have kids. I shouldn't face judgment for that. For what? You know what I mean? Irresponsibly reproducing seeds into a world that is just devastated, man. I don't hate anything, but I hate this, dude. You know what I mean? Like, the ones that are closest to me are the ones that I just want to believe they're in denial that they truly received. They just, all they had to do is click that button. They received it, they opened it, and they just kept their eyes on it. They didn't fall unconscious. They stayed awake to it. I don't care if you're like teetering on the verge of sleep. If you just keep your eyes halfway open, you're gonna see. You're gonna see today. You got a problem with my passion? I don't have a problem with you or anyone else in the world. What's up, dudes? Come on. And chicks. Every single human being on the planet who's with me. Let me get out and witness. Someone testify. Hallelujah with me.
Stand by my side.
Talking on my ass is pure intuition. Everyone's laughing, dude. I ain't getting no views. It's only me. Fan of myself, TWT.
Want a few and good do service.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be this guy.
I do.
I'm the one holding this heavy message.
I apologize.
On my shoulders, every part of my existence. It's the more that's denied, the more I'm gratified by God. You know, I got the full message without even picking up a Bible, turning a page. Come on, people. You got a problem with me? Take my life, but I give a fuck. I mean, in self-defense. Suddenly I fucking headbutted down the walls, dude. What is good? I got nothing but love. It don't sound like it, I know. And I look mean. That's fine. Don't judge. I usually don't tell anybody what to do with their will, because that's what they have to decide for themselves. Whether they want to choose heaven or live here in hell. Dwelling in all this bullshit, dude. It's just, I narrowed it down, man. If someone got a problem with me, it's because they misperceived something. They misperceived something. They misread, or they're using manipulation and denial of all this. Bro, you could pull up one piece of my data, and I probably know that you got saved just because I see one view go. I'm paying attention to all of you. If you don't want me, it's fine, dude. It's fine. I'll live forever, just like Jesus Christ did. Come on, man. Nobody's on my side, I feel. I need some support for the sake of hallelujah, all things holy. Come on, our Father in heaven and Jesus, we're on his side. Please believe this ain't made up. It comes into creation by accident. You know, I dropped my song Lost. It was from God. It was in my dreams. And I paid attention. I didn't stop listening because I liked that sound that I was hearing. He knew exactly what I'm pumping out, you know. He knew I was paying attention. I started giving him that mindfulness. I started paying attention to him. And he's like, hey, I promise I won't let you down, man. Why do you think so many people follow him to this day after so many fucking decades? Are you kidding me? I don't need to face any kind of backlash for this, dude. But I know that's my fate calling, you know, that's if I don't follow through with this, you know, if you don't take that cut, Everyone's looking at me like I'm sipping out of a little kitty cup or something, a little sippy cup. I'm thirsty, man. I need a fucking spring. I need life. This is so unpromising, and I'm living in a land where we can flourish. This world is disturbed. Come on, people. If you're against me, you gotta free that. You gotta free those things, man. You know what it's holding you down. You gotta free them out. I don't need to say that word. It's like a trigger, huh? We all triggered. If we don't judge people, that's the best we can do and not hit it. Because triggers lead to triggers, right? For all we know. How are we righteous of not facing bullet holes to a trigger blow? By accident, we gotta pay attention. Rolling out all judgment is the safest for all of us. And we can still trigger somebody by saying, hey, the color orange, you know. We could have had orange paint spill on their faces, or hot fryer. Word of innocence, and there goes your life. There goes your life on earth. But just know that if it was out of innocence, you're righteous. You're righteous of that cloud, that spot up above the clouds there. I can't take any more hatred from the closest ones that I've got left, and it ain't much. And there's, if there's a name tag behind anybody, it's out of pure love gratification. I can't stress this enough, dude. When people give me problems in life, I say TWT. You could kind of take everything, and everything that I'm preaching here and use it into your existence. All right? Does that help you rule out a little bit of the selfish-minded? I'm not. That's not the plot of God. I understand and I pay attention. But you gotta understand that Jesus Christ himself was hated by a lot of people of the land at that time. We know the correct God. He was correcting all the people he could who were misguided, following someone wrong, following someone that's not, It's a whole new world, man. If somebody can't side with this and understand, it happens simultaneously. Right? Woke up, when I woke up in the garage with a fire in my face. You think I panicked? Absolutely not. I just put a blanket over it, cut my hand off glass by accident. A little bit of blood let. It's all science. Birds up on the dollar. That's the real spirit. Bleeding out, crying for help, man. We gotta put an end to the unrighteous. They're just getting the devil's lettuce. All the devil's lettuce, all the devil's paper. They're taking it away in that version of currency, so they can literally say it doesn't grow on trees. Dude, it's the devil, man. You gonna let him win? You gonna let him delude? Or are you gonna stand by the absolute truth? TWT, what's up? Nobody cares, no one will hear this. The ones the few true that do care, that could be anyone listening to this right here, right now, this far. I love you. And I still love the people that don't hear me out, because it's only a matter of time, man. Take care of yourself. Stay Christ-minded in guidance. But either way, we're still aligned, and anything I say can be twisted. So let me correct myself for everything. I spend all my time alone. I've overanalyzed this again and again, year after year, man. If I offend you, it's something internal. It's a truth that bothers. It's the false truth that won't be accepted by me. But if it's true, I'll listen, and I'll probably most likely agree. If it's the truth and it's personal, it is probably like the deepest personal that someone can know. Well, kudos. But at the same time, that's not God's way to bring up anything on our name tag that disturbs your peace when received. Some people keep it out on display. I do the opposite. It's all about gratification. If I can't gratify someone, you ain't seeing no name. So people talk shit. Guess what? You can say I only bring up name tags backed by pure love gratification. I love you all.